Yeah, hey Amy. Yeah, so far so good. So this was a big day for Blue Origin and really for the future of space exploration, especially talking about manned space flight, because I've got Scott Powers here. Scott's been covering this, and Scott, to me, one of the fascinating things is that this is one of the vehicles that could be used to actually deliver astronauts to space.
Absolutely. Jeff Bezos' whole plan is to use this vehicle for space tourists. And he's got a capsule that can seat 6. That capsule was on top of the rocket that went up yesterday. It reached an altitude of 350,000 miles, or feet, which is well into space. And they brought it back down and they landed it perfectly.
Yeah, and so that was so interesting because this rocket actually floated back down via parachute onto dry land in the middle of the Texas desert. And that's never been done before, and I know that's sort of the future. That's what they're looking to do. Right, yeah,
the capsule came down under the parachute. The rocket itself actually had a slow burn from its engine, and it just powered down slowly. It put up 4 legs and then just landed very gently there.
Wow, okay, so almost like a Mars landing, like we would see in The Martian if you saw that. And so the reason I know you and I are keeping such a close eye on this thing is because of the direct link to Kennedy Space Center.
Right. Bezos has said that he wants to bring his operations here. He's signed all the paperwork for that. He's planning a huge facility out at Cape Canaveral. In a couple of years, he's going to start launching these rockets at Cape Canaveral as opposed to out in West Texas, which is what he's doing now.
And, that's going to be jobs, potential other economic impacts from that, and so the state of Florida has been keeping a close eye on that. Since the end of the shuttle program, it's been a completely different scene over at KSC.
Yeah, these are going to be good paying jobs. They're going to be engineers and they're going to be high-tech technology jobs. And of course the state is ponying up some money for that as well.
Right, yes, Space Florida has been very involved. And now, how soon do you think we could see Bezos sending people into space? Has he talked about that?
He's very secretive about his plans, as is his company. In fact, this launch yesterday was done in secret, and they announced it 18 hours later that it had gone up and come back. But he's generally talked about, certainly by the end of this decade, he wants to send up space tourists in this rocket.
Okay. All right, and it'll be interesting to see what kind of price tag is put on that. I don't know if I'd be able to afford that.
He's already got a lot of applicants.
I'm sure.
A lot of people have signed up on it.
Yes, I'm sure there are plenty of people willing to do that. Amy, what about you? Are you standing in line for the next space tourist flight?
No, I'm going to pass on that one. When you become a mom, you're just kind of like, I don't know if that's such a good idea anymore. They kind of need me. Maybe when they're older.
It did land safely.
See, that's true. It's true. I can't afford the ticket anyway.
They're off to a good start. Right. Well, yeah. Exactly.
All right, Beth.